I'm Clay Newman. This is the Zoo Review. In this episode, I managed to find another animal within walking distance of my house, the desert cottontail. I'll be honest, these guys might be brush rabbits. I'm not 100% sure. Brush rabbits are slightly smaller, and they do have a little bit smaller of a tail, but you can't really tell that with my shitty iPhone 6. The only truly distinguishing feature between the two is that desert cottontails have slightly darker lining around their ears. So, you know what? Fuck you, internet, if I'm wrong. We're going with desert cottontail on this one. Brown gray fur, big ol' eyes, even bigger ears, and of course that puffy white tail for which they are named. Females are a little bit larger than males. Of course, the males do have a complex about that, and because of this, they have much larger territories than the females. They do the cute little cheek wiggle thing, and as far as adorableness goes, these guys score pretty high. They got 18 points. Very few animals can score high in both adorableness and badassness. The desert cottontail is certainly not one of those animals. Desert cottontail, you are food. They can run over 20 miles per hour in a zigzag pattern. That'll help them escape. Plus, they will take a stand against smaller predators like house cats and weasels, throwing kicks with those big ol' hind legs. Still, any vaguely predatorial creature is going to try to take a chomp. Coyotes, foxes, badgers, eagles, owls, hawks, bobcats, rednecks. Anything wants to eat these animals. When it comes to badassness, it's not looking good. You got 4 points. How smart are desert jackrabbits? Well, they mostly eat grass, which is very hard to digest, so they end up eating a lot of their own poop. I think we've covered this before, but how does that earn you intelligent points? You have two options. You could eat your own poop, or you could eat something else. You kidding me? You're gonna eat your poop? Find some berries, you dumb fucking rabbit. They do enjoy domestic crops, which earns them a couple intelligence points, but most of this category revolves around not being eaten. Its little cottontail, for which it is named, is an alarm. It'll raise that up if there is danger around, and it has a lot of different ways of escaping a predator. They can swim, they can climb trees, and while they don't have the skills to make their own burrows, they're smart enough to steal them from other animals, or at least dig something up in loose soil, and they can remember where those burrows are when they're trying to escape a predator. Nothing too over the top, but not completely useless like the badass category. I'm gonna give them 7 points. Now, they do have a couple of desert-oriented skills. They got those big ol' ears with blood vessels close to the surface. That helps get rid of heat. Plus, in the hotter areas, they've definitely gotten used to being more nocturnal. Even in the cooler areas, if you want to see these guys, chances are you're going to have to wait till around dusk or dawn to do so. That said, like the intelligence category, most of their special skills revolve around the fact that they are food. So, how do they, as a species, handle that problem? They fuck. A female desert jackrabbit can have 5 litters in a year, totaling over 30 young. And they're not born ready to go. Baby rabbit is sort of like an elderly human. They're blind, they're bald, and they cannot take care of themselves. But that state does not last. At 80 days, a desert jackrabbit can officially start breeding, making it Woody Allen's favorite animal. In this category of special skills, they get 12 points. Will they make it? Yeah. They're gonna be fine. They're found as far east as eastern Montana, south through western Texas, and then they go west to the coast from southern California to northern Mexico. Now, they got a couple things going against them in this category, so they're not gonna get 20. First off, most of them die within a couple acres of where they're born. They don't travel very far, and that is not a good habit for a changing world. Plus, farmers hate them, which is gonna get you killed every once in a while, but frankly, as far as Darwinism goes, if you are food, nature will find a way to make you survive. In this category, they got 17 points. Well, the scores are in. The results are tallied. Desert jackrabbit, you are a slightly above average animal. You're in a big old tie for 9th place between the hippo, the Maine Coon, and the Chilean flamingo. Thank you guys again for tuning in and watching the Zoo Review. If you think that was actually a brush rabbit, fight me! Get on the internet and fight me! I'm gonna regret this someday, but I would love for this show to get popular enough for people to yell at me on the internet. So let me have it, brush rabbit fans! Tell me how light that dark around the ears was. Let me know I was wrong. Thank you guys for watching. You have a lovely rest of your day. Goodbye.